Today we're going to talk about how to keep you and your family healthy during cold and flu season with some of my favorite all-natural remedies. Hi, I'm Stacey Magee, nutritional therapy practitioner and owner here at Gut Check Nutritional Therapy. Today I want to talk about cold and flu season. It's coming up on us real fast. The kids are back in school, they're surrounded by germs, so let's talk about natural ways to combat cold and flu season. First things first, keeping your hands clean. Everybody knows this, you gotta wash your hands, get the germs off your hands, especially kids. Teach them to wash their hands before they go to lunch, before they go to the cafeteria. If they tend to forget, like mine do, just pack a little hand sanitizer in their lunch boxes. My kids know, like a couple sprays of this on their hands before they eat, they're good to go. I like the natural ones. You can use the ones that are alcohol-based, whatever you like, but I like the spray. There's a gel. You can even get little wipes to put in their lunch boxes. That's the first thing you guys can do. Coughs. Everybody's dealt with them. Everybody's lived with somebody that's got a cough. My favorite natural remedy to help with coughs is fresh pineapple juice. You guys, how easy is this? You cut up a pineapple, you throw it through the juicer. We like to put it into smoothies. Just to sip on a little bit of fresh pineapple juice can really help calm down a cough. Now, obviously, coughs can happen for many reasons. It's your body's way of trying to expel toxins and things, but you know, if you've got a cough that lasts longer than a few days, obviously go see your doctor. And this doesn't work 100% of the time, but in our family, we have found that fresh pineapple juice definitely kind of takes the edge off of coughs. We don't like to use some of the cough syrups that are out there because they're just full of chemicals, full of toxins, full of food dyes, full of high fructose corn syrup to make it taste good. So in our family, we try to avoid that. So we stick with the fresh pineapple juice. A lot of sports drinks that are on the market right now, or a lot of electrolyte replacement drinks, have a lot of garbage in it. They're full of food dyes, again, full of chemicals, full of sugar. I mean, so many of them I come across have like 30 to 40 grams of sugar per serving, which is insane. So I'm going to teach you how to make my favorite natural electrolyte drink. So this is great, obviously, for kids that are, you know, out playing sports in the heat, but it's also really good for, let's say, vomiting or diarrhea, when you're trying to replace the fluids, replace the electrolytes, and kind of go easy on the tummy. So this is my favorite thing to do in our house. So you just want to use equal parts fresh water and coconut water. So I've got a little bit of fresh water there, and I've got some coconut water here that I'm just going to pour into my little pitcher. I'm not going to fill it up all the way because I've got some other things to add to it. Okay, so now I'm going to get the juice out of 1 lemon and 1 lime. And you can use whatever citrus you like. I've used mandarins in the past, that's really good. I've used all lemons or all limes. It all depends on what you and your family enjoy. But for now, I'm going to use lemon lime. This seems to be the most popular flavor in our household. So I'm just going to get the juice out of these, and I'm going to pour it in with the coconut water and the plain filtered water. We'll add a couple more things in there, and then it will be good to go. This is really popular in our house. We always kind of keep this in the fridge just for whenever, especially now that it's so hot all the time. I'm kind of ready for fall to start, but just a good little thing to sip on. So we've got some lemon and lime juice there. And then I'm going to put a little bit of honey in there just to give it a little bit of sweetness. And a big hearty pinch of some Himalayan pink salt. Do a little pinch and a half there. And then I'm going to put the lid on it, give it a good shake, and you're good to go. You just store it in the fridge. It's best when served ice cold. But you store it in the fridge, how easy is that? I've got a really great recipe for when you've got kind of that scratchy throat coming on. It's just a very natural, I just call it a throat soother. So all you have to do, you just need lemons, like 2 lemons, about 1 inch big piece of fresh ginger, and some honey, usually like a cup or so of honey. So this is crazy simple, you guys. All I'm going to do is slice up my lemons, and it's probably best to take the seeds out, but I won't bore you with that part right now. So, and then about 1 inch long piece of ginger, and I'm just going to slice that nice and thin. You can leave the skin on, just make sure that you wash it beforehand. So I'm just going to slice that up nice and thin. All right, and then I'm going to put some lemons kind of in the bottom. I've got a little mason jar here. Put a couple little slices of ginger in there. And then I'm just going to pour some honey. A little bit of honey. And then you're just going to keep repeating the layers. A little lemon, a little ginger, a little more honey. And then all you have to do is close this up. You stick it in your fridge, and it can sit in there and just kind of marinate until somebody starts to feel the scratchy throat. And then you pull it out, put about, kind of stir it up a little bit, and then put about a tablespoon of it in some warm water, some hot water, and sip it like tea. That's it. So you make this once, it'll last several months. You just stick it in the fridge, and like I said, a spoonful at a time in some hot water. You sip on that, and it just kind of coats the throat and kind of takes some of the edge off of that sore throat. So these are just a few of my favorite natural remedies to combat cold and flu season. Obviously, keep your kids' hands and your hands clean at all times. Work on that electrolyte drink. That's a great thing to have on hand. And this simple throat soother is, you make it once and you can kind of tap into it throughout the season. And then obviously pineapple juice. How easy is that, you guys? So be sure to keep an eye out. We've got lots of bonus content coming up with more detail on these remedies, plus a few of my other extras that I've got. So be sure to like, love, and share this video and tell us what some of your favorite home remedies are for keeping you and your family healthy.